I'm Judy Zelina. Welcome back to the Millcreek Government Channel. Across the country, people are discovering that medical cannabis can be used to safely ease ailments associated with a variety of medical conditions, from nausea caused by chemotherapy to joint pain caused by rheumatoid arthritis. Medical cannabis has the capability to help people, quite simply, feel better. Every day, more and more people are opting to use it as a replacement to traditional prescription medications that may cause unwanted side effects. Our guest today is Dr. Emma Felco. She is the dispensary physician from RISE, Erie's Medical Marijuana Dispensary. Emma, thank you so much for being on the program today.
Thank you, Judy. Happy to be here.
And you know, I've done shows before with Elizabeth and with Jill and so forth, and I guess I was surprised to see that in our Erie area, now you have 3 locations. I knew you were building one on the Peach Street. I don't know when that quite opened, but you have 3 of them now.
We do. We have one down, it's called the Lake Store. It's down closer to the lake. Then we have one here up on Upper Peach Street. And then we have another location in Meadville, Pennsylvania.
So you've got us well-rounded around here.
Yeah, lots of options.
Yes, you do. So first off, how long has medical marijuana been available to Pennsylvania residents?
So the governor signed the bill in 2016 that introduced cannabis being allowed in Pennsylvania. It wasn't until 2018 that people were able to get their medical card and purchase products at dispensaries. So since 2018, April, I think about is what the timeline was there, they are able to come into the dispensaries that we have around the Erie area now.
So it's been a long time coming. So when they signed it in 16, I think everybody thought, okay, this is great. I'm just going to be able to go someplace. But there was a lot they had to put in place.
Oh yes, a lot went into it. And there's still people that come just thinking that they can walk into the door, but there is quite a little bit of a process that you have to do in order to get your card.
Okay. Now, and I also know that there's a few qualifying conditions in which a patient may be able to receive medical marijuana. What are some of these conditions?
I think there's up to about mid-20s, 23, I'm thinking, qualifying conditions that people are able to get certified from a doctor to be a patient in the medical marijuana program. I'd say the biggest ones that we see coming in are people with chronic pain issues, neuropathic pain, cancer patients, whether they're in remission or in active treatment. Anxiety is a big one that people come in for, PTSD, any type of inflammatory bowel disease, that's a popular one as well. So a lot of patients find that cannabis can be helpful for their different conditions despite them being so very different.
And I think a lot of these people that are coming to you are people that have, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, have probably tried the traditional route with medications, correct?
Yeah, generally when I have a consultation with a new patient, I think one of the first things that we kind of talk about is, they've tried multiple approaches with prescription medications to whether it's alleviate their pain or anxiety, and they just aren't getting the results that they're hoping for. So they come into the dispensary kind of as a last-ditch effort to get relief, and a lot of times that's where they find it.
I do know people that are on medical marijuana, and honestly, for pain from different diseases that they may have. And it is amazing to see the difference, and amazing to see the quality of life that they have now, that they had lost for so many years.
It is really awesome, especially to be in the dispensary and have patients come in with success stories is probably one of the most fulfilling parts of the job. Because we do get that quite often, people coming in with just success stories, and it feels good to help people.
Right. Now you said now you're going to have a medical card to be able to come and visit your site. What is the process to obtain a medical card, and are there costs involved?
Generally, it's a multi-step approach to getting your card. First, you need to register with the Department of Health because they do run the medical marijuana program in Pennsylvania. You just set up an application on their website. It's fairly easy. You pay them. It's generally a $50 fee, but they just introduced this year reduced costs for patients who are involved in whether it's SNAP or WIC or medical assistance, and I think their fee is now reduced to 0. It used to be halved to 25, but now I think it's 0.
Oh,
so that's really
wonderful.
helpful for
Yes.
patients. The next step would be to see a qualifying physician that is able to certify you for one of the 23 qualifying medical conditions. There's many around the Erie area. There are also a lot of them that just do it over the phone or do like a video chat with a doctor. And they set their own fee, so that can range anywhere from, I've seen as low as $50, I've seen upwards of $300. It kind of can shop around for that. There are some great providers here in Erie that have lengthy consultations with patients, which is really nice. They come in nice and informed. And then after that, they will get a card in the mail. And at that point is when they're able to come into the dispensary. They do have to wait for that card to arrive. It kind of validates that they are an active patient in the program. And then each year that does need to be renewed. Both steps need to be renewed. So